Steve Grace. I'm wrapping deer season up. I wanted to do a quick video on saddle hunting. Seen on Facebook the last couple of days, a lot of people kind of get a little frustrated with their saddles this year. The awkwardness of the shots they were getting, and I've been using the saddle for 30 years now, and what I've learned, for me, it's best to have a platform along with it. Now, I normally hunt a little higher than this, obviously, but I use a modified Lock-On Spirit. It's pretty light. I took the seat off of it because I used the saddle to sit in, obviously, and I use this setup two different ways. I'll face the tree like most people do with a saddle, but I also face away. It's not quite as comfortable facing away, but I found my success is a lot higher with the quality of shots that I get when I'm up a tree with a lot of cover and a lot of limbs behind me, going out the tree behind me, up underneath me and above me. And I'll just cut the face side of the tree, cut the limbs, stick my stand in there, and face away from the tree. Now, late season, when there's not a lot of leaves in the trees, there's a lot of naked trees that's just tall with no limbs. Now, I'll always face the tree in that situation. I'll, like most people with the saddle, you got the benefit to kind of do like a squirrel, hide behind the tree, let those does get by, and then let the buck come in and shoot him. It works real well for that. But I use it both ways. I use it, like I said, with a platform. I've tried the screw-in steps, standing on them. I've stood on my gaffs. I did all that years ago, and it just did not work for me. The comfort, the quality of the shots, and everything. I just do better with a platform, and that's kind of pretty much it. It's a quick video on how I incorporate my saddle, and I know these lock-ons aren't easy to get. I like this because the hard bracing right here. I can stand on this as well. I can stand on the platform. If I need to get a little bit higher for a shot or whatnot, I can walk my way up and stand up real high right here. That's the reason I like the lock-ons. But I'm a firm believer in this country, supply meets demand. And there'll be somebody come up with a nice light carbon platform one day for the people that's just not comfortable with using, getting the shots they're getting with the saddle. And like I said, I'm sitting in the saddle, I'm doing the same thing everybody else is doing, but when the shot presents itself, I stand up in the platform and use the saddle if needed to lean out or lean around the tree. That's what they're good for. They're just, to me, they're superior to your harness that don't have a purpose. You can't sit in the normal harnesses. I'd rather use the saddle for my harness and get the versatility that way and incorporate it with the platform.